Hey, hi everybody. We made it. How are you doing? We're back. Hopefully the bitrate is decent enough. Um, and we have Q on here. Hi Q.
Hello.
Hi. Hold on.
Me.
Oh, we got a little demon avatar for you. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah, we got Q on here, and we wanted to talk about Q's cool comic, Dust and Dread, which is just starting.
Comic that
You're
you
cool.
write for.
Yeah, I co-wrote. We passed it back and forth, but um, I helped write the latest, like, upcoming episode of Dust and Dread. Right now are the few pages live? First few pages live,
The
or
first 3 pages are available on Patreon for free right now for the free member tier. I always put comic pages a week in advance there.
true.
And then the entire chapter is already done. And it costs $2 to subscribe and read the whole thing.
You can read it for $2, or you can wait and it'll be
Or
free
you,
if you're
or you could
a
just read the
popper.
first 3 pages.
You can read the first 3 pages for free. There's a really good freak in this chapter that I wrote, um, and um, and I don't want to spoil too much
Ned wrote
about
because he
him.
speaks in Spanish.
Exactly. He speaks exclusively in Spanish, and it's really funny because it's like really, really silly in Spanish. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun one. You guys should check it out for $2 or just for free. What's your Patreon link?
Oh,
Let me copy it in chat.
get that link real quick. Actually, no, don't do that. Just put the actual link to the comic there. I think that's probably better, just in
Yeah,
case anyone hasn't even heard of the comic and
that's
wants to read
true.
it.
Chat.
Put
Have
the
you heard of Dust and Dread, the comic? You better, because I've talked about it a bunch of times. But if you haven't, this is your opportunity to go check it out. Oh, if you hear snoring, there's like 2 dogs behind me and a cat on the
Do they
table.
still have their eyes?
They still have their eyes, unlike yours. So there you go. We got Bean Cam. We got Bean Cam set up. So you can look at the man, you can look at the boy. There he is. Beautiful and perfect. Also, we have no music on. Should I put music just like kind of low in the background? I think that might be better.
Is that like an extra thing that you would need to like use the internet for? Would that make your stream worse?
Probably not, because just download. It's just download speed, right? It's
Gotcha.
different from the upload. It's the upload speed that's really low. The download speed is fine. It's like 40 megabytes, megabits, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So that's decent. It's the upload speed that's like yesterday was like 2 megabytes per second, which is like half of what I
Ew.
need for a stream.
Yeah,
um,
that's a little stinky.
yeah, let me put on some music. There you go. You guys let me know if the in chat if the music levels are decent. Hey Ricochet. Also hi everybody. Hey Nad, August. How you doing? Pyro, Johnny. Hi y'all. Nina, welcome.
Hello. Hi.
Good to see you all. Love Dust and Dread?
Oh,
Good.
fight.
Yeah. You ever done art fight Q?
Oh, people keep saying like, please do art fight. I would love for you to do art fight, but like I'm a full-time artist that draws for a living, so trying to slot in like free like fun time art is really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. For me, I was like, I'm probably just gonna do a lot of sketches. So far, I haven't done any like on my sketchbook. I was like, it's a good excuse for my sketchbook.
Oh,
So
did you get attacked already?
cute. I got attacked like an insane amount. I feel bad.
Wow.
The amount I got
Wow,
attacked.
you're getting beat up to shit and you're not even throwing a punch. It's like you're getting assaulted
I'm
like
getting
that one time.
like that one time I got assaulted. Yeah, no, I did 3 attacks myself, so I am fighting back, but I can't match the volume. I got 100 attacks, like 110 or something,
Mhm.
which is insane. And we checked them all out like last stream. We spent like an hour looking through all of them because there's some really good art in there
Down with
too.
Val Bus. Yes. We need to make a down with Ed bus. I I still think it's really funny when you told me a story about how you got in a fight and then you proceeded to say, "Yeah, I didn't even throw a punch." I was like, "Ed, it's
No,
not a fight. You just got assaulted.
I just got assaulted. I got a black eye for literally
It's
no
not a
reason.
fight if you don't fight back."
Yeah, that's what's happening on Art Fight. No, I did fight back on Art Fight. I got 3 of them, but they were edits because I was like initially the idea is like I'm gonna do sketches, um, but then I didn't. I started doing them like full Photoshop edits. I'm gonna do more sketches as the month goes on because I won't have the time or energy to do big Photoshop pieces, you know. But yeah, Stardust Shines.
Hot right
Welcome.
now too.
Yeah, here it's fine. I feel like because I was telling you I recently moved into this to my grandpa's house, which is out in the countryside. And it's like much closer to the sea, and I feel like that lowers the temperatures quite a bit. Um, it's also like in a valley, so there's a bit of a microclimate where it's like usually a little like cloudier. So I've been like avoiding some of the worst parts of the heat wave that's been going through Spain. Thankfully, like the other day, just like 2 days ago, where I was like living before moving in, so in like central Asturias, it was 39 degrees Celsius. That is like 100 and something Fahrenheit. Um, while here, in a little thermometer I have in the kitchen, it was 22, which is like so chill. It was so nice. Like t-shirt weather, but nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Skeleton. Skeleton says, I see you're already in the JPEG dimension. Yeah, we are since I'm streaming while I'm doing a call, I'm like my upload speed is being shared. But it seems to be a bit more stable now. You guys let me know in the chat if it's very bad. um,
Yeah.
Nad says, I started reading the comic the other day. It's so good. Hell yeah. Got a new reader. How far along are you, Nad?
I'm glad it.
Yeah, go ahead, Keith.
Oh, I don't know. I'm always glad to hear people like read the comic and like it because I genuinely like have like a fear that I'm secretly bad and no one has told me yet. Which is like the most cartoon shit ever cuz like to make that actually happen requires like so much manpower that it's like I'm not that important.
Yeah. Hey Samuel, welcome. Got a lot of new folks, probably coming from your end.
Whoa.
Hello, everybody.
To my cloud.
Thanks to your cloud, we're linking brands over here. I gotta stop saying that.
Oh my god. So Ed visited America, I think it was last year, right?
Yeah. What was it? No, October, right? Late October.
Last year. And I did most of the driving. We were driving to meet up with a friend in Colorado. And like it would be like in the middle of the night where Ed would just go like, "Let's link brands." And when I said, "I don't want to have this conversation right now, Ed," he literally would go, "You're making me so angry. I'm shifting." I'm shifting.
I'm gonna shift.
I'm gonna shift.
Yeah, I kept getting high and telling
Influencer Almohadilla Collab.
hashtag collab. I kept getting high, and I didn't keep getting high, but every time I got high where we're in the US, it's legal there, it's fine. I just kept telling you, let's link brands because I thought it was so funny. Just say that. So now it's entered my vocabulary.
Well, you kept saying that when we were talking about Light Expo too, because you were gonna go visit CDC Light Expo for the first time.
Oh yeah, Lightbox.
Yeah, Lightbox. That's why you kept saying it.
Yeah, I guess that's why it started. I don't know where the I'm shifting one started, but it was also very funny. So I'm reposting your story. Thank you very much for saving me the trouble. I hate posting stories.
You don't like stories? That's where I go complain about all the movies I like and or don't like.
Oh, it's fine for that. I hate using it for stream announcements because it's like it takes so much friction compared to just like posting like in 3 places where you just copy paste the same thing on 3 different social medias. And then for Instagram, you have to pull up your phone, put up a picture in the background, copy the link. It's like, it takes like minutes while the others take seconds. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. The day they let you do stories from the computer.
Playlist.
Oh,
I just saw in the
yeah, my Halloween playlists. Yeah, it's like a lot of like Halloweeny punk music, and it's sorted by creatures. Hold on. Where is this playlist? There it is. Haha. There you go, chat. My Halloween playlist. I hope you like it. Has a lot of fun little things in there. Also, I found a lot of music about creatures. A surprising amount. Rigo says, I started reading it over a year ago. Make the mistake of starting it at work, so I was torturing myself by having to stop in the middle of a chapter. Oh, you don't want to suddenly traumatize a coworker.
I remember when I used to do that when I worked in retail. I would be reading webcomics and comics at work, and like, to be fair, like I had a lot of leeway with that because it was like I worked for my mother, but I also like pretty much ran the companies during that time because she wasn't even in the country.
Oh.
So I just kind of would just start reading comics doing work, but I had to like cover it up because it was like, you know, scary comics.
I mean, if you're kind of running the place, whatever. Who's gonna complain? What are they gonna do? Call your mom?
What are they gonna do? Call my mother? Oh my god, it was like a nightmare during that time when I had to run like 2 nail salons at once.
Oh God.
Wouldn't recommend it. You're kind of just huffing fumes all day.
Oh yeah, that can't be good.
Yeah, not good.
Hey Alex, first time catching a stream in months, and Q is also here. Awesome, hell yeah. We're synchronizing.
We're syncing up.
We're syncing up. Do you have a favorite Spanish or Spanish-speaking punk bands? Oh, I'm gonna recommend a ska punk band that is like classic, like Spanish leftist music. So you know how like a lot of like right-wing people will listen to like Rage Against the Machine and not get like any of it, but they'll still love the songs, but they don't get it's like very leftist. Well, Spain has a version of that, which is Escape. So it's like written like this, escape, which means escape. Escape means escape in Spanish. And they have a lot of really good, scan punk songs, like the kind of stuff that, you know, makes you jump around, classic party music, and very leftist. And it's really funny whenever I see a right wing like chud sing along to this, when it's like literally saying like, you know, like workers need to unite against the proletariat. Literally, this is in the song, and and they will sing along with this without realizing how completely against their ideology it is.
Just in case, I'm in Nest Chapter 1. Okay, good. Now I know not to spoil anything. At
Let's
the
not
very least, though,
spoil.
Just the Dread is pretty episodic, so it's not too much of a bad thing if you get, as long as you get spoiled for the chapter itself, it's okay. In my opinion.
Yeah. We love episodic things over here. We both work on our little episodic series. Q more than me. I'm gonna be honest. Just today, for folks in chat who missed it on social media, just today I posted the latest part of Megalomorpha, which has been in the work for more than a year now. Somewhere about there.
Talking about this, yeah.
You remember when we were in Japan? This was like, a year and a half ago. I found a few
That was only 2
postcards.
years ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 Octobers ago. So yeah, more than a year and a half, actually. And I found a few old postcards. I was like, oh, this is good material. I'm just going to buy them and bring them back and scan them. And I did that. And later on, like a few months later, so yeah, about a year ago, I was like, oh, this is great for a Megalomorpha story, but I'm also like way out of my depth with Japanese things. So I had the writing part of it kind of like on standby, and I didn't know the ending for this story for a long time. Like I was struggling with that until I got in touch with artist now 70 Shark, which I'll write this down in chat because you should all check out Now's work. He's amazing, an incredible creature designer, such a kind person. And we've collabed a few times already. We've done like creature designs together. And I was like, I have this story that takes place in Japan. Can you help me with it? And he helped me like immensely. Like he wrote all the postcard text for me in like old Japanese, which he had to like research himself. He wrote like a slip of paper in like Japanese cursive with like the letters combined with each other, which is super hard. He did like some old school like woodblock stamps. He did a ton of really cool things and really like brought the story to completion. Really helped out with that. And yeah, eventually I figured out a cool ending. I annoyed Q for like the past 2 days about the ending. He was so pissed with me.
I wasn't pissed. I was just
I know.
honest. Would you
I
rather
know.
me lie? Would you want me to glaze you every time you said?
You should glaze me. Okay.
You would like that, wouldn't you, Spanish boy?
No, but I was like a little worried about the ending because there were like 2 possible interpretations. I mean, there's a million you can do, obviously, but there were like 2 I was like aiming towards, and I wanted people to be like kind of split between the 2, and have like make the ending feel pretty open, but yeah, I was a little worried that most people were interpreting one thing, and it felt like a really closed ending to most people. So I had to like I included a single line like in the middle of the story to kind of help push people to more of an open ending. I think I got like a pretty good line in there.
I think there was something I read recently, Ed, that I think honestly really helped me with how I write things and how I think about my writing. But I saw someone say the moment you release your work out into the wild, you're essentially like just another reader of your work. Like you, the writer, have your own like interpretation of the way your work is because you made it. But that's just kind of one way that someone could look at your work and your writing, and after that everyone else's interpretation of it is just as valid in their head as yours, and sometimes it might be overwhelmingly not yours.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely true, but
Yeah.
I feel like still like before it's out, I want to really consider like what people are likely to think, and try to especially with a series like Megalomorpha, where it's like, like very scattered and open endings and unreliable narrators. A lot of it is like I'm just putting all these stuff out there, and exactly like you said, it's yours. You can interpret it, and I've seen a bunch of different interpretations, which means I'm doing right. But yeah, sometimes like a little line of text or something can really change like people's assumptions or interpretations, and I always worry a little bit about that. That's why I annoy you about it, because I know you're you're always gonna tell me the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I just have a very powerful opinion.
I love your opinions. Not Val having to fan himself like an auntie. Excuse me, this is like a Spanish tradition, and I will not have you call me an auntie for my beautiful preserving of traditions. Also, I don't have an electric fan, and I don't really like electric fans. I like hand fans. They're actually good. They should make a comeback.
I went to a store recently. Oh, I went to IKEA actually, and they had a coffee table that doubled as like an air purifier. It was like so quiet. I was honestly tempted.
I mean, you people in the US usually got AC.
Lo siento, Val.
Yes,
I am
but our
used to this
house,
from my older
the
female
AC does
coworkers.
cut off at a certain
I
point of the
won't
day when
imply
like
such
the
land
energy
ever again.
spikes.
Okay, hold on.
So it is.
What were you saying? We got like a text to speech, and you talking at the same time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, it does get so warm, like during that brief time when the AC's not on anymore. Like it heats up so fast. And it used to be worse when I lived in Glendale. My room would be hit by the sun, so it would get to like high 80s, maybe even 90s in my room, and it will just stay like that until like 8 p.m. that night.
Yeah.
What is that in Celsius?
Let's see.
30s. It would get to the 30s in my
Ooh.
room.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like that, and it's one of the reasons also like I came here to the countryside a bit earlier than I was thinking of. It's because with the heat wave, the room I was sleeping in, we're like at the top of a building, so like all the heat of the building just like rises up, and I was like under the roof, right? So all the heat that accumulated throughout that day like rose up, and it was like you said, like about like in the 30s during the night. During the day it was insufferable, but I just couldn't. I stopped streaming for like a week or two because first of all I had a lot of commission work, and second is just because I couldn't stream in like 30-degree heat. It's already like 20 something, and I'm like fanning myself, but
Gotcha.
it was insufferable. It's much nicer here, considering. Even still, I'm using a fan, but
I'll at least say it is better than living in humid heat, as hot as it gets here in California. Because Florida, like, genuinely, it was unbearable.
oh, it's humid here. It's humid here.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're near. So the region of Asturias is like kind of thin, and it's sandwiched in between the sea or the ocean to the north and mountains, really tall mountains to the south. So it's kind of like it traps all the moisture coming from the ocean, and that's why like most of Spain, like central Spain, is like super dry, because all the humidity from the ocean has been captured in that sliver, right? And the rest of the country is really dry, but the northern part of Spain is really humid. Also, it's really green and beautiful because of it. So I'm not going to complain too much. But when it gets hot, it can be really unbearable, especially these days with like 38-degree heat, like 100 plus.
God.
With humidity, it was just like, I want to die. And we don't have AC anywhere because we're not. Nothing's built for this heat.
Vietnam's like I remember everyone has like an AC unit in their room in Vietnam for the most part, at least like where my family lived. And sometimes the government will just shut off the electricity to residential areas for the day.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was gonna happen, so I woke up like drenched in my own sweat
Oh.
the hottest room ever. We had to go to like the grocery store, and I just stood in the freezer section for most of the day. It was that hot. So
Oh
bad.
God. Yeah, that's terrible.
Do not recommend. Hey, we should go to Vietnam sometime.
I should go to Vietnam. No, you gotta come to Spain. That's gonna be cool. He's
Oh,
he's coming to Spain. He's gonna visit me. Poke poke.
yeah.
You can stand in this very room even if you want to. I'll show you this. I'll show you around this house. It's cool. I love telling this to Americans, but this house is older than the US as a country, which is very funny.
Everything's older than the US. Your house ain't special.
Yeah, it's initially, at least the initial part of the house. I'm not sure about this bit, but like the house was initially built in like 1760 or something. There's a plaque somewhere. I think it's set in the 1760s, so it predates the founding of the United States by like a few decades, which is very funny. But yeah, should I do some art? I got a question for you, Q. Should I draw the one thing that shows up towards the end of the comic that you showed me, or should we not spoil that?
I personally would not spoil it, because that
Okay.
is the impact of the comic. I feel like
Yeah.
you know what's coming. It's already gonna be.
True.
I'm wiggling my finger at you.
I'm imagining it. I see it. Thank you for the big Fresno Hemi.
Whoa.
You can do that on Twitch now, by the way. You can do like big emotes and some other little things. I like the big emotes though. Because it's nice if you have like a nice animated emote to just show it. People don't often see it on the big size.
Gotcha.
Someone make a big dancing bean. That animation is incredible as well. But yeah, okay, let's not spoil the whole the entire Dust and Dread episode that we wrote. Oh yeah, there's a little dancing bean. I love it. So should I try to do Yanto in my style? Do our little freak,
I mean,
our lovable little
kind of
freak.
looks like a human ransom note, so.
Yeah. And also he has a mask, which I feel like, lends itself more to my style. But you know what I was thinking? Instead of going like hyper real, the classic thing I do, in that ransom notes style, do something that kind of feels like a collage. So we don't actually focus on making things fit. We gave him like I gave him like harsh edges, kind of like paper texture and everything. It kind of feels like it kind of feels like a human ransom note in a way.
I actually have good ideas.
You have good ideas, and that is why I like writing with you.
I love attacking you.
Oh, show us what you're working on.
Oh, me? I'm just starting to sketch. Nothing too big.
Let me move the bean. There we go.
I gotta get started today.
Nice. Let me switch the music as well. There we go. Yeah, let's do human ransom note Yanto. I think that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get the cover art since that is one I can show publicly. I'm gonna put this here up as a reference. I was telling Cute Chat, do you agree with me that this wonderful cover that Trevor made, it's kind of like with the text and everything, kind of feels like a little bit like a Vogue cover. I was telling Q he should do like an actual like Yanto voguing, doing a Vogue pose, JoJo style. I think that would be incredible. Like, look at this freak. Wouldn't it be perfect? It's very Vogue coded, right?
I saw Joe in the chat, so I have to jump.
Joe. Do you have emotes on your stream with like your Dust and Dread characters?
Oh, maybe. Maybe if Dust and Dread gets popular enough.
You should. You should have little emotes. I mean, if you get back to streaming yourself, otherwise it doesn't. It's not worth it. But
maybe someday. I feel like I need to sort out some things.
I'd love some Joe emotes. For those who haven't, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, never mind. You finish.
Oh no, for those who haven't read Dust and Dread yet, or who are still like in the first episodes, chapters. Sorry, I keep calling. I love calling them episodes. There's a character called Joe who is she the comic relief, the comedy relief. Is that what you would describe her as? She's kind of a freak.
She is Sam. She's just Sam.
She's our friend Sam. No, she's fantastic. She's very, very funny in the way she's written.
Well, she's very Sun Wukong.
Also, yeah.
The whole point of the way I write Joe is strictly to make this one friend laugh. If I write Joe and he laughs at that writing, then that means I wrote Joe correctly.
I like that.
So she is specifically catered towards the taste of one guy that also kind of acts like her in real life.
No, it's true. It's very good. We all love Joe here. Okay, what should I use in terms of ransom note bits for the clothing? Obviously, big hats, capes.
Oh wait, let me send you the concept art I drew of him for the comic.
Oh yeah.
I have a couple actually. There's
Dos
this
years.
one.
Hey Chanty,
Behind the
thank you so much for the resub. Oh yeah, send me that.
Whoa. Pretty good. Yeah, it's this one, and then this is an older art, so it's not as close to what he looks like in the comic.
Yeah, that's the one I remember it, but I think we can do the one with the big coat.
Also, he's got other masks that I didn't get to draw him in.
Yeah, maybe someday. But yeah, this is Yanto. We love this freak who speaks in Spanish and in riddles, kind of. Not in riddles. Just kind of screams at you in Spanish. Is he single? No, he's married to the Lord.
No, he is celibate. But he's also a freak.
He's very much a freak. But yeah, kind of a tattered cape, I think, is what we're looking for. Let me see if I can find something cool. We can start our ransom notes. Let's look for capes in general. That is not what I'm looking for. It's giving me capes as in Cape Verde, you know? that's not the one.
I definitely imagine that fabric to be like linen, because it's like,
yeah,
I think that's what Spanish missionaries, like those cloaks.
Hmm. Yeah, that is kind of the vibe. Linen cloak.
I don't know as much about Yanto as I probably should, but he seems like the kind of person who serves a very angry god. I think he's just really excited and passionate. That's like accurate, right?
Yeah. Also, Hammy, don't worry. The chapter for Yanto is still not out, so you don't know because you can't know unless you pay $2 to my friend and subscribe to the Patreon because the actual chapter is fully written, so you can actually read the whole thing now if you want to. If you do, and you're in chat, if you already read it, obviously no spoilies for people who are gonna wait.
Spoilies.
But yeah, you can actually read it. Yeah, he smiles like a freak. You pay $2, but you're behind because you keep forgetting you can read. I always forget I can read.
Sometimes I forget too. Sometimes I'll read my comic and I get really excited. Yonta reminds me of Killer Queen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, you're talking about the person I'm drawing right now, Joe? She kind of does. At least here.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of JoJo in your character designs. I say this in a very
Oh.
complimentary way.
100%. I feel like a lot of like my inspirations growing up haven't really translated into the way I draw, but JoJo's one of the few things that like kind of still are in my shorthand.
Yeah. What's being cam busted? Oop. There it is.
He's excited for yearly episodes of Steel Ball Run.
Yeah, why? What's up with that release schedule? What bit them?
They wanted to fulfill a contract, so they released an episode earlier than intended. Said, okay, now wait a year.
No, wait for a year. That's wild. Should I do maybe Adder Cloak? See, I don't usually do this collage style, but I actually kind of want to try it out because I got a commission potentially for a comic cover, and I really don't want to do my usual like very realistic style for a comic cover in which, you know, I've seen the style on the inside and it just wouldn't really fit, right, with like characters with sort of cartoony proportions. So I've been thinking like what I can do for it, and I figured maybe something more, you know, more like a collage where it doesn't feel like it feels put together from like photos and materials, but it's purposefully not like put together perfectly. It feels like more analog. I don't know. I kind of want to try that out and see what happens. Also, I'm putting on eye drops because I forgot. Because my eyes are busted and dry as hell.
Yeah.
Don't let your eyes dry
Try
out.
to do collage. If
Yeah.
you try to do collage stuff, you should try actually like printing it out and cutting it up. Like kind of go more traditional.
Yeah, I think that's something I might try. Like today I'm just gonna try to see what I can do digitally. See what it looks like. I think for an actual cover, for an actual album cover, I'd probably do just that, like print it out. Oh, this freak is cool. Why is he full of Huh. I love this guy's costume. Ooh, you know what I could...
How...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was reading.
That's a weird looking book.
I can feel. That's a weird looking bug.
It is.
I can feel the JoJo vibes, low key as they may be. It's something in how people do expressions and posing. You can feel the drama and Vogue inspiration. There is another artist I'm actually looking at that does really good expressions and posing, and that's an artist called Trad Moore. Highly recommend if you like JoJo. Trad Moore's artwork is incredible.
Hmm.
Do you know Trad Moore, Ed?
What did they do?
He does Marvel like comic stuff, but he did a run of Silver Surfer called Silver Surfer Black. One of the most gorgeous comics I personally have ever read. Like the story is so mid, but it is absolutely elevated by the gorgeous artwork in it.
What is Silver Surfer what?
Silver Surfer Black.
Black.
Or Black Silver Surfer, one of those two.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You've shown me images from this. Yeah, really cool style.
I met him a while ago. He holds his pen the weirdest way. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, no, his posing is great, and you can kind of feel that there's some kind of JoJo inspiration in like the way he does stuff, but it's great. Good art.
It's very good. I like it. Yeah, more comics should be weird like that. Especially that sounds like cool, especially coming from a big name like publisher. And they would just
I mean, there's specifically like a year in Marvel Comics that I would say like has some of the best more modern Marvel Comics, and it's like every single run they did during 2016 for some reason. I did this awful thing in college. My teachers were like, "Oh, you should try working for Marvel," and I was like, "Well, might as well just read as much Marvel comics as I could." I read the entire Hulk line from the first like published issue to as modern day as I could get, and I had to give up in the 2000s because it was so bad.
Oh god.
Marvel, I don't know what Marvel was like hopping over there, but the writing in those comics were some of the worst I've seen of the entire series. It was horrendous. Also late 90s too. There's a whole thing about that. But the 2016 comics though are very not only like well written in comparison, but also the art's really good. You should read comics, Ed.
I should read more comics. I feel like I don't read enough in terms of comics. I've been reading a lot more books, but not enough comics. Let me... I was actually thinking, because I went to this like costume and mask festival a few weeks back. I think I showed you pictures, right?
Yeah.
And
oh yeah. People did like art of some of them, right?
Oh yeah, someone on Blue Sky, like a Korean person on Blue Sky, saw them and drew a bunch of them. It was really cool. And I was like, that's true cultural exchange. Like I think they do this one, which correct choice because that was absolutely like one of my favorite masks from the entire thing. They drew. Who else? They drew these two, which is such a beautiful costume. Like the lace mask. And some of them have like embroidered things on the mask, like this. But yeah. Yeah, honestly, really cool costumes. Like really cool inspiration in that.
What was the festival?
So it was like a folklore mask festival from Iberia, so Iberian Peninsula, Spain, Portugal. There was also some people from Andorra, which is that tiny little country in between Spain and France. And there were some other people from other countries. There was like a Romanian group. I don't know where else they come from, but it's mostly like groups from Spain and Portugal. And I guess they just meet up once a year, and it's been in Portugal for like forever. But this year was the first time they did it like outside of Portugal, and they did it in my city. So we got in like a VIP pass because we're with the Illustrator Guild I'm with, and they asked us to come by like even before they started, like while they were dressing up and preparing to do live drawing, and it was really cool. So yeah, we saw some
Maybe
really
one day
cool
I'll go to
costumes.
Spain.
Maybe
Maybe
one
you'll
day.
get to go to Spain.
Maybe one day.
I've already
you'll
been to
come.
Spain, but you didn't know me back then.
Yeah, next time I will. And yeah, since you said like linen, I guess this is more like burlap, right? This sort of potato sack texture. It's called burlap,
Yeah,
right?
he's wearing several potato sacks.
Yeah. A lot of these costumes are made with whatever they have on hand, which I think is part of the spirit, right? So there was one lady with literal potato sacks on her, which said potatoes. Like this lady here, that's a literal potato sack that she's wearing, and her necklace is made out of corks from cider bottles, which is really funny. And her dress is made out of like more burlap and like corn husks.
Mhm. That looks so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I was thinking maybe some of these materials would make for a cool texture for our boy Yando. Since, you know, he has that sort of kind of tattered cloak. I think something rough like burlap might actually be pretty good there. What color do you figure it is? Since I think, oh, we've had Trevor do gray.
It's like a brown. 1 second, I did him in like the most Sonic pose recently. I drew him like this.
Very Sonic
yeah.
pose. Yes.
I did not post it, so this is I didn't post it anyway.
Secrets. Getting secret behind the scenes work.
Wait. Let me zoom out so that people can see it better on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I could see your stream in real time.
Oh wait, yeah, I didn't see that was.
That's okay.
Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, stuff. Exclusive look. That's a really good post too.
He's funny.
Leg.
Leg.
Supersonic. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that dog snoring? He snored really loud right now.
Oh, is he dreaming?
No, he's completely unmoving. He's so deep in sleep right now. Look for burlap.
Well, someone said show us the puppers. Yeah. You got visual on that dog?
I got visual on that dog. Hold on. I'll switch to beam cam. You won't be able to see Q for a minute. And here's one dog, dog number 1. He happens to have his entire face. Hold on. There we go. I have no cable. Here he is. And there's dog number 2. His name is Napoleon. Is that how you say it in English? And he's a shepherd. He's like a very rare breed of like shepherds from northern France. Oh, he moved. So I'm trying to follow him. He has very large ears. That's what I wanted to show you. And she is a wiener dog. Her name is Kawa. Kawa. There they are. She's the one that makes the rules. He is a goober.
Mop.
He is a mop. Yes, very long hair. Okay. Ooh. There we go. And that's Bean. You know and love him. But yeah, they are sleepy. It is 2 a.m. I don't know. They wanted to be in here with me. Like, I try to get them to stay like outside the room because they sleep like right behind, but they wanted to follow me. So I'm not gonna say no. And they seem to be sleeping all right. Tell them we love them. Hey dogs, chat loves you. They hear you guys. What are you drawing in this moment?
That was a good enough warm-up as drawing Joe badly, so I'm switching back to actually working on the comic. I'm finally working on the next chapter. This one's written by Lou, who I put as co-writer on the comic because I realized I was like, wait, you're kind of writing a lot of this. I should probably put you on the website for real. I still need to put Ed too.
You didn't even credit me?
You're credited on the chapters. I just need to put you in the about page. Don't shift on me, man.
I'm gonna shift. I'm getting so mad right now.
Whatever. Anyway, this chapter was like exclusively written by Lou. I came up like with the initial like concept that I pitched to her, and she came back to me with this script. So that is the next chapter. It's Clayton and Holt do not appear in it. This one is much more standalone, but it is important to the story, is all I will say. It's important to Dusty Dread. In a way. How does it feel to have a staff queue? Oh, Ed! You're my employee!
Yes.
It's mostly us just kind of spitballing ideas, because with the episodic format, like, the world kind of really is your oyster.
Yeah.
You're kind of allowed to do whatever you want. So a lot of times it will just kind of be me sitting in a call with some friends, just kind of spitballing ideas at the wall. Like literally, sometimes I will just send to Lou, like, a chapter where Holt has to shrink really small and go inside of Clayton. Which won't happen.
It will happen. Let me write it. Let me write it. Hey, Poppy. Did anyone else see a strange glitch for a few seconds? That was probably because my internet is being silly. Yeah, there was a little drop in bit rates. So if I get sent to the JPEG dimension, Yeah, I Welsh. If I get sent to the JPEG dimension, it is because my internet is like that. Do not worry. It is most likely on my end.
Oh wait. Oh, we're glitching out. We're turning gray and white.
Are we?
Like looking at it now.
Oh, send me a screenshot. Somebody who catches it, send me a screenshot. Also, Johnny just shared this. You'll be seeing it on my screen in a second. But this is the way Trad Moore holds his pen. Full fist.
Wait, where? Let me see. I have to wait with everyone else to see it.
You gotta wait with everyone else. Full fist, but interestingly enough, no pinky. So like 3-finger fist. Like this? That's insane. Oh my god. That is really funny, actually.
I could never hold my pencil like that. Sorry, I'm still in awe.
I think we have a lot to learn from him.
He writes with it between his pointer and ring finger vertically.
Pointer and ring finger like this. I guess like that's like a little bit okay, but no, pointer. Wait, is pointer and ring finger? No, that's not okay. I was mixing like this. No, you can't do that.
How do you? I just rest my. I hold my pencil normally. I just rest it on my ring finger instead.
Hmm. But what was that show that you showed me a few times where it shows like manga artists workflow, and some of them have like really insane techniques?
It is called Manben. It is made by the author of 20th Century Boy, Monster, and Pluto.
Oh, the Monster. I was just watching Monster. I just finished like yesterday. Because my internet was so bad, I couldn't do anything online, so I couldn't even like my YouTube videos were buffering and stuff. So I was like, I had the whole season downloaded. Like, I'm just watching this, and I finished it. So good. I loved Monster.
It's incredible. I need to read more of his stuff. I started reading his manga called Billy Bat, which is really interesting.
I want to check that one out.
It's very weird. I like it. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to get into comics, my first thing I would say is watch all of Manben. It's so good. It's just Urasawa, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Just going to his friend's house and recording them drawing and just talking about the process of making their comic. And it's a very like wide variety of different people. Some like the biggest thing is you can finally see the difference between like a manga that releases weekly versus a manga that releases monthly. Like the work pipeline is just vastly different. It's great. I do remember one of the guys though. He worked exclusively on a very old MacBook computer on like Mac Paint or something, and it was like watching him spend several hours just moving things one pixel at a time.
God.
It was so hard to watch.
But you know this sort of thing, this sort of like inefficiency is uh, in a weird way what gives me a little bit of hope for like art in the era of AI is that still like you don't need efficiencies to be a great artist, right? We've had like decades of them, and you still have like some of the greats are using like shitty MacBooks years ago. They have like one technique that's really maybe really slow, but it works for them. And
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's very nice. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, like there is like such thing as being a skilled artist, but literally anyone can do it.
Yeah.
You literally just need like berries on a wall if you really wanted to make art.
Oh, Johnny posted a demonstration of how he writes, which is another like insane pose. You'll see it on my screen in a second. Wait, so it's like, oh, it's like between these two fingers? Oh no. Oh, that cannot be comfortable.
Whoa.
What? I guess you can have some. That's how he writes, apparently.
Is that how he writes or how he draws?
No, he draws with a fist. He writes with the.
Okay, he draws with the fist.
Yeah, and he writes with this.
The only way I can think of, at least in my mind, why I would hold pens like that is if I'm drawing with my entire arm instead of just using your wrist.
Yeah.
Works. That's my game theory, though.
Yeah, I guess at least as if you're using your shoulder as you should to draw and not your wrists, because that's, you know, bad for your wrists in the long term. I guess it doesn't really matter that much how you grab your pencil because you're not using your hand as much to move it, but it's still kind of insane. I would not recommend this.
Yeah, that's it's a little odd.
Okay, I got a lot of costumes. Let's see if I can put them together in a way that feels weird and cool. But I think first we need the mask. I think that's the focal bit.
Honestly, you could probably just look up like Spirit Halloween white mask, and that's probably what exactly I had in mind.
Maybe.
You don't actually do that. That's copyrighted images.
No, I mean, yeah, but white mask. Let's see what the internet has. And most of them have noses, which yours doesn't. What do you say is the material of the mask?
Nondescript. It's whatever I need it to be in a panel. So I don't have like anything off the top of my head. It's up to your interpretation.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of cool.
Actually, you know what I might have had in mind? Not like actually, but my aunt, she used to make these really elaborate mask sculptures where she would decorate a mask and then like put it on like a block of wood as like a stand. And she always used those masks as the base. So I always found those masks unnerving because, like, you know, I'd walk into a room and I'd see like a face there, and I'm like, ah, and then I realized it's not a person. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because these are usually used as as a base, like sold on like craft stores and stuff, so you can make a mask
Yeah.
on top of it. But I guess I'm going to take one of these and like simplify it further. Got a few examples here we can pull from. Yeah, I think importantly, no nose. And a hole for the mouth where you can see their creepy teeth.
His beautiful pearls.
His beautiful pearly whites. I kind of like this picture actually, and I think I might base the composition sort of on it. Do a close up and do, instead of a full body.
Mm.
So I think I can make something more fun with this, but I'm gonna have to massage this image first. Also, I love this scarecrow.
Oh, thank you.
Crystallized blood, your first stream in life forever. Welcome.
Okay. So what do you think the mask is made out of?
I'm considering like materials, like non-modern materials, right? I think like wood or plaster, maybe. I feel like the outside is plaster, and maybe there's like a wood base below it.
Okay.
That's what I would guess. But yeah, sort of nondescript in any case. So I'm going to take this as a base. I'm going to start, first of all, let's darken it. There we go. Yes. I'm going to start by removing the hair, because I don't suppose Yanto happens to have a very luscious long hair below that.
No, he's wearing like a hood over it, like an executioner hood kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if he had hair, you wouldn't see it.
No, he's bald. In my head canon.
I'm imagining a little spoing on top. I'm imagining a little baby spoing.
Little baby spoing, yes. I see your vision, and I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Lilith. Oh yeah, Lilith is going to Spain soon. Hi, Lilith and Lilith's cousin.
Oh.
Should I combine these two masks? Maybe these? This mask worn on the back of some random guy's head. Actually kind of like the eye shape in it.
Yeah, it's not that cat eye one.
Can you confirm you're fluent in English? I cannot confirm nor deny. You have to judge that for yourself.
Do you know any English, Ed?
I don't know. I don't know the words.
I don't know.
Val, have your eyes
Isn't
healed?
part of the...
Go ahead.
Oh, have your eyes... Oh yeah, didn't you have like a messed up eye?
Yeah, yeah, my eye got so dry that I got astigmatism in the left eye. I'd never noticed like symptoms of dry eye. So I used a lot of eye drops and it got a little better, but it's still there. So it's fine to work with, honestly. It doesn't affect me too much since I do see well up close, but I'll have to get new glasses eventually.
Can't believe your eye exploded. Crazy.
So guys, don't let your eyes dry out so much that you get permanent vision damage, I guess. Whoops. You don't have to use the eye drops anymore. I still have to use them, just like I'm not gonna be like religious every hour for them. Just like whenever I feel that they're dry. Since I do feel it now, I guess. I only started feeling dry eyes when I started using drops for them, which is fucked up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, like, do you know why your eye gets dry?
It's just like if you work with screens a lot, your
What if
blinking
you want
reflex.
my eyes beyond repair?
What if you want to damage your eyes? Then be my guest. Oh, stream got slightly jumpy. So your blinking reflex actually gets suppressed if you're looking at screens too much. So you blink less, so your eye starts getting drier. And I was not aware of this fact.
Mm.
It's like lip balm. I guess it's a little like lip balm. Start using it and then you depend on it.
I had really dry lips when we were in Colorado. That was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's so dry out there. Kawa no. Kawa. No. Ven para acá.
What are your animals doing over there, bud?
She's trying to eat the cat's food, which you know is very tempting.
Oh.
Because she's the kind of dog that just like if you give her like even the tiniest morsels, she will like scarf it down instantly. So
Oh.
nobody's gonna steal it from her, but I guess just in case. And you know the cat eats at its own pace, so whenever she sees the cat's food bowl, she will like run for it. And it's taken like a few months to teach her that she can't do that. So now she tries to like in a very coy way, she tries to like very slowly crawl towards it, I guess so I don't notice. And she was just trying to do that.
Wow.
It failed, I noticed.
Man, I live with a husky right now, and that is one of the most food-motivated dogs I've ever seen. And it's because she takes like a medication that makes her really hungry now.
Oh yeah, cool. She's lovely.
She's got no eyes. She's really stinky.
She's so blind.
Yeah, I think it's really funny whenever her owner, my roommate, like takes Koa out. Every once in a while, someone will be like, "Can she see?" It's like she doesn't have her eyes. Like they are gone. Like she looks like Slender Man.
She does look like if Slenderman was a dog.
Yeah, so
She's very sweet. Also, hi, Steph.
She is stinky. I think she's stinky, but I love her anyway. But she is a stinky, stinky dog.
This dog is stinky. What is she doing? She's kind of crawling around. Hold on. Kawa. I just said her name. Let's wait for it to settle. Oh no. It's not slowing down, folks. Okay. Go on.
Oh.
I say her name and she goes, starts like banging her tail. Go on. She's not even moving. She's just like wagging her tail. She's not even looking back at me. Oh, we woke up the beast. Oh boy. Now he's gonna jump down. And he's gonna wake up
So
the
they're all
big dog.
smoking, like they're animal crackers.
Yeah. Oh,
Like animal crackers right now.
Good morning to you.
Did you grow up with animal crackers, Ed?
We don't have those, but we have a lot of like similar things. We had dinosaur cookies. You guys get those?
Wow.
Hold on. I'll show you dinosaur cookies because they're like the most old school dinosaur designs and they haven't changed them in like, I don't know, decades. Let me show you. They're called Dinosaurus, which is... Hold on. Oh, wait, you can see them on bean screen right now.
Oh, let me see. Oh. Oui.
They have... It's not even French. Whatever.
Oui, oui, whatever. Hey, you're from that country that speaks Brazilian, right?
I'll kill you. There we go, that's bean cam. So they look like this, which is there's a few dinosaur designs on them, and the Triceratops is at least like decent, but the T-Rex is wild because his head is on like backwards, and it took me for the longest time when I was a kid, I thought it was like a pregnant T-Rex with like a big belly.
Oh.
But no.
He's turning his neck around.
Yeah, he's just turning his neck around. I thought he was a big belly pregnant T-Rex. You had those, Johnny? Pretty much the same taste as animal crackers. Really? Okay, so I guess that was our animal crackers. I love these as a
They look
kid.
like they're more caramelized than animal crackers, though, because animal crackers just look like, I'm not gonna lie, hardtack for kids.
Hardtack for kids.
Here, I'll send this to you.
There was chocolate
versions.
versions.
The ones I had were some of the blandest shit on the planet. Like, it really was kids' first hardtack.
Oh, okay, they're really small though. Okay, I see. There's lots of very like simple animal shapes. Yeah, the dinosaur ones are like, how many designs are there? It's like
Been more important than guest. Very good.
Bean is, oh yeah, sorry, Bean was covering your avatar. Whoops. So the dinosaurs have, I think it's like 4 designs. For some reason, they only show No, okay, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 designs. And 7. They only show like the nicer looking ones. There's one that's really ugly. That was my favorite because it's just so ugly. And it did look like, I don't know what dinosaur it was based on. It's this one with like the angry face. It looked like an enemy on Super Mario Worlds. And yeah, this one's been covered in chocolate. I want to see if I can find this one. It's this one on the right. Oh god, this image is tiny.
Oh,
But yeah,
it's getting really.
Oh yeah, it is. It turned gray. Oh no, we're in a JPEG dimension.
Whoa. Oh man, this is crusty. Ed, sorry for your Wi-Fi situation.
It's fine. We're working with what we got. Oh, I know why that might be. Bean is on the Wi-Fi emitter. Bean, I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm sorry I woke you up. Yeah, there's a Wi-Fi emitter, and Bean was sleeping on it, which that might have affected the quality. Oh, there he goes. He's like, I'm not wanted here. Whatever. Whatever. I'm going. Yeah, that was probably the cause.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I put it right there, right next to my computer, so I don't lose any of the Wi-Fi airwaves. But you know. Cat ear in the camera. Yeah, the camera has cat ears, but one of them is cut because Bean has a cut ear.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Ed, I need to tell you. You know about the cat that lives outside of our house, right?
Yeah. Cinnamon roll. Yeah.
We have a cat that lives outside. We can't bring her in, unfortunately. Like, we just can't, like, take care of her inside. And also, we have a dog that literally has no eyes and bites at things when she gets frightened. So, it is not a good thing to have this cat live inside with us, unfortunately. But we did get her, like, spayed. And recently, there's been this mean orange cat that keeps fighting her.
No.
Laying in bed, and I'll hear the two of them fighting. This cat just won't leave her alone. And I'm like, get away from her.
Oh no.
She's doing a good job, like, chasing him off, but it's still like, dude, leave her alone.
Let her be. She literally just had her balls cut off. Or whatever.
Yeah, her balls.
Remembering the times you ate dino nuggies as a child, just to bite the heads off first because you made me feel less bad about eating them. Sometimes I was a sadist. Oh, we didn't have dino nuggets
now. As a near 30-year-old, I'll go buy them.
I love that. We didn't have those here. I mean, they probably exist, but I don't think they're like a popular thing.
No problem.
I'll look for them next time I'm in the
try
market.
Asian food in Spain. I want to see if like we can find like an Asian place near you. I want to see what it tastes like.
Let's see if it's
I kind of.
Let's see if it's good or foul for your tastes.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of sad we didn't find like a Spanish restaurant to try when we were in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's true. There are some decent Spanish restaurants. I mean, there's a Spain theme park. Have I shown you this?
In Japan?
Oh, I gotta show you this. It's a whole theme park based on Spain, and it is, you know, its mascot is like a bull. They do like like Sevillana dances like every day. There's like different places based on like different like themed areas based on like different places in Spain. A lot of Spanish people work there. Like I saw a video about it on Instagram. Just some like Spanish lady visiting it and seeing like, let's see how authentic this is. And she was actually pretty impressed. Like the food was really authentic. It was obviously a theme park, but it was like it was well themed, and a lot of Spanish people worked there, which was really funny to see.
I don't know if you've ever talked about the Family Guy bar on your stream before. You probably have.
Maybe while we were here, probably. The Family Guy bar is incredible. So
I did not think the Family Guy bar would be that cool. That place was awesome.
That place was so fun, except for the like weirdo that kept sticking to us.
Except for the American.
The American.
The American was embarrassing. But
yeah.
What do you expect?
So, for context, when we were in Japan, like year and a half, 2 years ago, we like who found this? Like, did it pop up on your TikTok or something like that?
I came across a video of someone that went to the Family Guy bar and the owner was just asleep on the couch with one guy singing karaoke to himself, and I'm like, I need to go to the Family Guy bar.
Okay, we gotta say, like, point something out. It's not an official at all Family Guy bar. It's just like some guy who made a karaoke bar in like the second floor, a random place in, was it Osaka or Kyoto? Yeah. And it's all like hand painted drawings of all the Family Guy characters. Obviously it's called the what is it, Krusty Clam or whatever
yeah, it's called like the Krusty
the drunken clam.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's just like as you're going up, you have to go like several flights of stairs up to reach this place, and there's like little paintings of like Stewie Griffin and like all the characters as you're going up. And the video was really funny because like this person comes in and it's empty and the owner's just sleeping on the couch. So we're like, we need to go there, and we went, and it was a very fun night.
That was like one of the funnest nights I had in Osaka.
Yeah, it was really fun. We sang karaoke. There was actually quite a few people there. There were regulars. All the staff in the bar spoke Spanish. They were all like, I think like Spanish and Argentinian, the servers. We struck up a nice conversation with then the owner shows up, or was she the owner? I think she was the owner or the manager, and she was
the owner.
Oh yeah, and she was Filipino. So we're chatting with her. She's really nice, and she's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "I'm from Spain." And she looks at me and goes like, "Oh, your country colonized mine." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She had like a really mean look for a second, and it was fine. We ended up that night. We ended up singing a duet. I don't even know what song it was, but it was a redemption arc.
Frank Sinatra song.
Oh, it was a Frank Sinatra. You're right.
Yeah. It's just really funny. I mean, to be fair, I do that with you sometimes because you're also partially French. So I'm like, it's like jump scaring you, a little bit.
Hey, remember when your country colonized mine?
Hey, bonjour. I had to learn that. I'm just kidding. It's really funny though. I just like how that's the first thought she had upon learning someone is from Spain.
Yeah, it's very funny. But yeah, and then there was this guy from Texas who
Oh gosh.
he was like the only other American, or like I guess like native English speaker in the place. So he kept like trying to strike conversation with us, and it was so annoying. he would just like sit on our table without anybody inviting him, and
He was also Texan too.
he was from Texas, yeah,
He had a Texan accent a little bit, like a twang.
yeah, and and we would have stayed longer if it weren't for that guy. So like, this guy's annoying. Let's get out of here. We stayed for a while though. It was a fun night.
Yeah. I need to go back to Japan. There's a lot of stuff I want to do if I ever go back.
Yeah, me too. But you need to take me to Vietnam first. We need to go to the theme park, themed after France.
Well, it's not themed after France. It's literally a French like colony town that they've just completely taken over and turned into a theme park.
Into a theme park, yeah. Oh man, if you stayed longer in Spain, Q, we could go to the
Howdy there, yo.
oh
I'm gonna invite myself to sit at the table.
yeah, literally. But if you stayed longer in Spain, we should gone to the Western theme park in one of the like spaghetti Western shooting areas. Like, for those who don't know,
Is that the video I sent you?
yeah,
Is that real?
yeah, you did. It's in Almeria, I think, and it is a lot of like spaghetti Western movies were shot in Spain. Even like a lot of the ones with Italian directors. Because Spain is like has a lot of good like desert areas and stuff, like good places to shoot westerns. So there are like Western themed towns that they built up as sets for in like the middle of the desert in Spain. The really well known like cemetery at the end of what is it, Good, Bad, and the Ugly, or yeah, is a Civil War cemetery, like Spanish Civil War cemetery, which is like kind of dark, really, but you know, it is a cemetery they had to film, and but yeah, there are all of these shooting places around that area. So yeah, one of these like sets that they had, they eventually just built it into a sort of theme park, and I didn't know about this until recently. But yeah, they do like, you know, little shows, and they have the saloon and everything. It's like, it seems fun. It's probably not like a big all day sort of theme park, but it should be fun to go to for like a day.
It's really funny. I was having this conversation with Lou, actually. Lou Seth, co-writer. The Western genre kind of died for like, I think about a decade or so. And it's because of Cowboys versus Aliens. That movie sunk the Western genre. Like, no one wanted to watch Westerns after that, so it like really disappeared from like the cultural zeitgeist for a while. Not a lot of Western stuff was being made, but like I think it's like fairly recently, maybe like 2020 was when it started, but the Western concept and genre kind of started coming back.
Yeah.
And I feel like right now it's kind of in like a real swing. A lot of people are interested in Westerns again, at least from what I see.
I mean, everybody wants to read Dust and Dread.
I decided to make Dust and Dread at the perfect time.
Yeah, honestly. I like Western, the genre of Western, because it's a sort of fantasy genre in a way. it's the same. Like it has a lot of the same bones as fantasy, but instead of like classic fantasy, which is built on like medieval ages usually, and has all the trappings from that era, but it's sort of like, you know, set in a fantasy version of that. Western is kind of the fantasy of that era. I don't know. It's interesting.
Well, it's because Western as a film genre is fabricated. What the average person thinks of when they think of Western is not the actual history of it. It is the version of it that was made up by Hollywood.
Yeah.
Especially informed by like those spaghetti Western films and stuff. Like
which are themselves based on like pulp novels and that sort of like a big, like, no, not pulp novels as like the big wave of pulp novels, but like the first like mass market like paperback craze was like westerns. And I think that built the genre, that like built the idea of the Wild West more than the real historical setting did.
yeah. And then there's this entire era of westerns called the revisionist era. Terrible name in my opinion, because it's not a revisionism of the history of the Wild West itself. It was a rewriting of the romanticized Western films. So, if you watched a revisionist Western, one I highly recommend is The Quick and the Dead, directed by Sam Raimi. It portrays the West as a much more complicated space than like the 50s era shows. And so,
Yeah.
actually, Spaghetti Westerns might be the beginning of that. Or after, or before, I don't know. But there's actually a lot of really interesting Western films. It's just after Cowboys vs. Aliens, you see like a big absence of Westerns for a very long time, I think. At least from mainstream movies.
Yeah. One thing that is, Crystallized Blood says, one thing that's quite interesting about living in the US and having been on both coasts is seeing how much coasts romanticize each other. That's funny.
Kind of true. I've recently been seeing these videos of this Japanese girl in New Jersey going like, I love New Jersey so much. I'm like, why? What is there to like?
What is typical from New Jersey? If I were to go to New Jersey, what would you say I should do or eat?
Italian Americans.
Italian? Is there good Italian food there?
I would say so, yeah. Really good Italian food. And Greek food, too. The Aliens won. Yeah, the Aliens won. Did win. I would say go to a Jersey diner. That's one of the most popular things to do in New Jersey. And the second thing to do is go to the Jersey Shore, where you can go gambling.
Gambling?
Or go into the really dirty water, whatever you want to do.
Whoa.
I do miss New Jersey, though. Mostly because I lived 15 minutes away from Philadelphia. And I love Philadelphia. I used to, just take day trips there by myself to go to Philadelphia. And also New York was, I think a 3-hour drive away. It's
very good.
In California, you drive 4
There's
hours.
a lot of violence according to
If you drive 4 hours on the East Coast, you end up in 4 different states.
Yeah. Lilith says there's a lot of violence according to their cousin. A lot of violence in New Jersey. Is that a thing?
Camden is in New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey is considered one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. And actually, I used to volunteer at a soup kitchen there, actually, every week back in high school. And that was a very sobering experience. A lot of weird shit happened at that soup kitchen. Also, the Camden Aquarium was interesting. They have, if you ever go to New Jersey, and you go to the Camden waterfront, go to Camden Aquarium. They have a giant indoor exhibit for hippos. Now, I don't know if you've ever smelled a hippo before, Ed, but they smell bad.
Oh yeah. Have not had the chance. Oh yeah.
It smells so bad. Like, it is disgusting. And I guess Ed knows this, but I have a very sensitive sense of smell.
Oh yeah.
According to Ed, the perfume company would kill for this nose. But I like easily gag at any slight like smell that's like even a little bit bad, and I'm very sensitive to that. So imagine me going into a room that just smells like lukewarm, humid cow shit. Like that is.
Oh no.
Like animal feces, I'm okay with, like as long as it's outdoor, but it's damp, humid cow poop smell.
Oh god. Disgusting. Yeah, you're just stuck in there with that smell.
Yeah, that's. I don't know why they did it like that, but it was cool to see hippos, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Johnny says, I thought you had said they had. Oh yeah, ask me.
Himbos!
This exhibit for himbos. Oh, that would be the life.
Yeah, but do you have any good aquariums in Asturias?
There's a pretty good one in Gijón. I think that's the only aquarium here. You like to visit it when you come by? You're a big aquarium guy?
Aquariums and art museums. I always like going to.
Oh, you know what they do in the Gijón Aquarium? We could I think they only do it one day a week, so we'll have to check. But if it lands on a nice day, there's like a secret restaurant in the aquarium. When it closes, they open up this like fancy restaurant in like the big room with the big glass windows, so you can see like the like the large tank in the aquarium, and they'll just serve you like a meal, like a very fancy meal there. I went there once and they had like a cheese and wine tasting, and it was very like, it's just some guy explaining the cheeses and wines as like in the middle of this like huge tank of full of cool sharks and stuff. Fun experience.
I want to check that out. Maybe my mommy dearest would be interested.
Your mom would love it.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but she would love it.
My mom is gonna love you.
We just know it.
Just speak French to her like a little bit. She'll get so excited.
Oh yeah. Oh, and she can meet my mom, who speaks French as like first language. She like pass out.
Ed, if you ever come back to America, like if that ever happens, I should take you to a medieval times.
Medieval times. It's like a medieval theme park.
No, it's a dinner show where you just watch
horse jousting dinner show. Kind of like that.
Yeah. It's the food's just kind of, meat on bone and two-bin bread, kind of.
Honestly,
but
that time we went to, what was it, Knott's Berry Farm, and you just casually asked for an entire turkey leg, and it was just like meat on a bone, like fucking caveman food. It was very good.
One of my favorite things to do one of the things I live for, really, I look forward to this every time I go, is whenever I go to a theme park, I always buy a $30 turkey leg, and I will sit there and eat it until I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, I remember I ended up sharing some of that with you. It was slightly scary, but a fun experience.
Yeah, no, according to some people, it's scary to watch me eat a turkey leg, but I love it.
Crystallized Blood
But
says
yeah,
just finished
right
making a
next
pic.
to
What's a pic mix edit? Show us Crystallized Blood. Send it to us.
I hope it's a Bean fan cam. I felt so bad when Ed and I decided to go to Knott's Berry Farm. This was like last year. They used AI in all of their haunted houses. It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, all the new ones had like, I
Yeah.
remember. God, oh, the show. The show was like, I think
Oh gosh.
one of the funniest. Not funny because they intended it to be funny, but funny in like, it's so bad it's good sort of way. One of the funniest
Oh
things I've
no,
seen.
it was so bad that it was bad.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was you might have seen this on social media because it went kind of viral, but it was just like a show of like a couple characters just like killing every like relevant news or social media or meme thing in the last year. It was so bad. Like they shot so many women. They shot all the women for some reason. Do you remember that?
I like how you said that.
They shot so
all of the women.
they shot all the women. And they ended up like you might have seen this. The big finale was that they ended up hanging a Labubu.
Oh, they lynched that Labubu.
They lynched a Labubu.
And it was honestly uncomfortable. I was laughing, but I was also scared. It was the scariest thing we saw that night.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got to experience that firsthand together. But
It was a beautiful
it was
moment.
bad. I am glad you got to go to. I wish I got to go to Universal Studios with you, but I got sick that day. Labubu effigy.
Labubu
Yes.
Effigy. Yeah, Universal Studios was really fun too. But you knew it already.
Death by cringe. Yeah, it was very death by cringe.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Let's get a big hat. Actually, I did the whole mask without considering the hat first. What's in terms of like search terms, how would we find a huge hat like the one Yanto wears? Does that have a name?
Spanish missionary hat. When I was looking up reference, there's a very specific picture I used. Yeah, it's this one. I'll send it to you. It's like a very fabric hat.
Oh, it's this one here. That is the sort of hat.
But possibly wide brim hat.
Yeah. And this search does not have a lot, but here's this large brim, which isn't too bad, but Stetson. Like Stetsons don't have super wide brims, do they?
Certain Stetsons do.
Hmm.
I have a Stetson actually that's like just a wide brim, not as wide as his, but pretty wide. Oh yeah, Stetson's is like a brand of cowboy hat you can buy now.
Is it's like the actual classic cowboy hat, right? That was like more round than the one in movies. Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
Just look for Stetson. See if they got any good hats. Yeah, it's like the classic cowboy. I think I'll look for missionary hats on Wikimedia for a second, because I think they might have it there.
Man, your stream got a little stinky for a hot second.
Oh yeah, it did?
A little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the bitrate is was stable for like a good while. Now it's just sort of going all over the place. Whoops.
Mm.
Hey, the stream is still live. It's not like when I was in the Canary Islands, one of the like I had really high speed internet, but sometimes it would just like cut off for minutes. I think it's just an infrastructure problem, so I couldn't do anything about it. And that would like entirely take the stream down, which sucked. That's a much worse experience than like going to JPEG hell for a few minutes.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, Stetson is a brand, but I think if you want to look up, I would just look up different like brim styles of cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You'll find like the actual name for the kind of brim you're looking for.
I can always combine a couple things, but I like the oh, I found a really wide brim hats. Incredible image. And yeah, absolutely, Lilith. Landing on the 19th. Yeah, are you hoping you're going directly to the rural house, right? So you do have to drive a bit after you've landed. Is that right, Lilith? Look at Lilith, I'm so fancy. Hey, come on. Be nice. You're 2 whole minutes behind stream? Oh, that's funny.
I think if you refresh the page, it usually like
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Yeah, if you refresh, it'll jump forward. Happened to a few people the other day too. Yeah, and for some people, it the stream wasn't delayed, but just the audio. So like it desynced the audio and video, which is funny. Okay, no good wide brim hats, but I'll make my own. Renting a car, right? So you'll be heading directly from the airport to the house you rented, right? You refresh and no dies. It's still delayed. Now, I'm gonna type this message and send it when it appears on screen. Yeah, long delays can be a bit annoying. Oh, where's your... Oh, there you go. Your screen disappeared for a moment.
Oh, oops. I'm turning gray.
You're going gray. No.
Let me actually refresh, see how much it jumps forward me. I can't get a visual on Ed right now because he has to save his bandwidth.
Yeah, that's how bad it gets. Oh, and I got JPEG'd, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna look even worse. Will just be driving straight to the house? Okay, great. Then I'll just be in the area on the next day. So when you come in, just let me know, and we can meet up the next day. You can meet Bean. And oh lord, this tool. For some reason, when I open this tool, I don't think that's an internet thing. It might be an internet thing actually. Yeah, the music stops for like half a second when I open a certain tool. I don't know why. It's just happening today.
Weird.
Yeah. I have no idea if it's because like suddenly it's like spiking my CPU and doing something weird, or I don't know. Breebird, hello. Welcome. 58 seconds delay. Damn.
It's annoying. Wow, whenever the stream gets wonky, your face melts.
Well, I guess it's appropriate. It fits my vibe, doesn't it? You got tickets to a Native American celebration. Ooh. That sounds cool. Give them to me.
You know.
Also, Q, what can we tell people about Yanto without spoilers?
For some funny horror.
Ooh, I'm gonna check that.
I guess the best thing you could say is he's a pervert.
He is kind of a pervert. Whoa! The stream looked really cool for a second. That is glitch art. Hold on, I'll open it wide. So, there we go. I love your face, too. Also, I look like a skull. That's really scary.
Wow,
I guess it's like
your stream's awesome.
my stream is kind of awesome.
I like how you're still streaming anyway.
Yeah, whatever. It's funny.
I wonder if the audio is any good or not.
Chat, is the audio any good?
Okay, yeah, the audio is like fine on my end. It's just the resolution of the screen itself is just dog shit.
Yeah. Well, I think audio is the most important. They say audio is the most important thing for a stream. So, hey, as long as the audio is good, the party is gonna keep going for at least a little while more, until we get tired. Whatever. Or the internet is so bad that we literally can't.
Yeah, I think we're fine. It glitches so good.
This dog is making like.
Dude, comic.
Go ahead, go ahead. I was just saying the dog makes like the
Every
weirdest
time
noises. Go. You say it.
Lol. I hope your dog's doing okay. I was just saying, every time I start working on this comic, I always feel like I need to like at least like 10-20 minutes of calibration before I actually can draw the comic.
Yeah. I don't think the mic is gonna pick it up, but this dog I'm pointing at is just. It's just like breathing. It's like they're making the wettest breathing sounds I've ever heard. Oh god, I'm just seeing everybody's screenshots of my face. They are so good. This is literal glitch art. Oh, here is the bean edits. Sparkle on, don't forget to be yourself. That's the pic mix. Oh. I love it. Well, it might look like a blur of pixels to everybody, but to me it looks like a very cute bean full of sparkles. That is wonderful. Poppy says, I've been taking captures, like screen caps of the glitches. Can I use them for photo bashing? Absolutely. Please do. Dale, dale. That is a great idea. Also, I am making my own stupidly wide brimmed hats by combining
Whoa.
the top of one hat and the brim of another. Huh. My secret technique. You're never going to need the JPEG me option when if this becomes standard for your streams. Honestly, yeah. It comes pre-built. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, if this is the norm, I will figure out a better internet situation. I'll try other methods, but it is rural internet, so
Anything else you can do? Yeah.
I can pay a bunch of money to get like fiber installed here, but you know, they need to get fiber up to the house, which so it's probably going to cost a lot of money. Plus then like paying for monthly fiber internet, which is fine. That's probably like $30 a month, but the important thing is like getting it here. The good thing is like once it's done and like everybody can use internet here reliably, but it's still a bit of a cost. The JPEG option could never be as scary as real life. Yeah, this is true pegging. Like we're seeing the real stuff now. I'm sorry, Q, that you had to get pegged too.
You
It's
know,
terrible.
all in a day's work. Just remembered I need to get some water.
All right, we're back. I think. Chat, let me know if I'm back. Hopefully you should get a notification. Okay. Q is getting some food. He's risen. I am back. Yay! It worked. It worked. Hold on, I'll explain in a second. Let me get a hold of Q, who's just out getting some food. Yeah. Just tell him to call me. Hey, everybody. How was the trip to the void? Scary. You can see it's a little darker. That has to do with the reason why the stream went out. It is very silly.
Flow back from the brink of annihilation.
It is a very funny reason why the stream went out. So, you could see because I showed it earlier. I had this like little Wi-Fi thing, which is meant to be kind of portable. So it has a battery inside, right? It's like a little router, but you know, you can carry it around, I guess. And the funny thing is that it was plugged in and it was on the table. And you remember earlier being lie down on it. I think it must have been at that point that it got unplugged. Either that or I forgot way before, but I remember seeing it. I remember plugging it in like earlier in the evening. And I don't think the battery would have lasted that long. So I think it got unplugged when Bean stepped on it. And then it was still fine because it was running on battery, but it was a ticking time bomb. Like the stream was still fine, the internet was still fine, but I did not notice it was unplugged. And it was slowly running out of battery. So at some point it just ran out and the stream went out. I got sabotaged. Oh, you got stream streak again? Oh, some people are gonna lose their entire stream streak because of this. Oh no. But yeah, that is the reason why I went out. So I needed a minute to, I guess, like when I plugged it back in to reconnect. So I figured it's gonna be safer instead of putting it on the table and plugging it directly to the computer, because it's a USB charger, right? So I had it plugged into the computer. Instead of that, I plugged it in behind the computer, put the Wi-Fi antenna right next, and that meant I had to turn off a lamp that's right here, that I use for ambient lighting. So the room is a little darker. I'll figure out the lighting situation as we go. But yeah, fun times. Fun times, everybody. Anyway, Q will be back once he got some food, because he used that time to get something to eat. So, in the meantime, let me continue with this little thing I was idly doing while we were chatting. So this is, of course, Yanto. And Yanto has this very big hats and a white mask. And what I want to do for this is sort of kind of a collage style, like pretty old school collage style, where it feels like I've put the elements together, but they're like on purpose, like not integrated together. And so I want to put like photo elements, but I want to like drop in like little vector things, for example, or a little drawing or something. I don't know. I'm figuring this out as I go. I'm kind of letting the process guide me for this one, I guess. Gonna have a black background, I think. And I mean, maybe we can do something fun with red for the background, because I did like the red that was used in the poster. But I think this could be put on here with like some kind of effects. Ooh, vivid light, but excluding the mask. Let me try this. Should I put it on top of the hats? Maybe not. Let's keep the hat out. And the eyes as well. Let me in.
Wake up.
Wait, call me on Discord. Oh, you started a call. I didn't hear it because I was. So let me. Hello. Hi. I was telling you about the unplugged Wi-Fi thing. Very funny.
That's really funny. I do live.
You lives. And yeah, I plugged it in like in the back of the computer now, so hopefully it should be safe from cat interference or my own interference if I was involved in this rogue unplugging accidentally.
That's really funny. I like how it still ran on its batteries. Also, yeah, the stream quality is like
Yeah.
a lot higher now. I don't know if.
Yeah. I wonder, I don't know, maybe because it was running on batteries, it was not outputting so much. I have no idea.
Possibly.
Yeah, because now it's running stable at 4.3 like kilobytes per second, which is what I got it set as. So it's running at like maximum speed. Very funny. It was power saving mode. Maybe there's some kind of power saving mode like that.
The string was buffering entering is when the power was disconnecting.
Maybe it was just very slowly dying instead of just going out all at once. That is really funny. Well,
The Wi-Fi redeem when?
no, we're all learning. We're all learning.
Hey, the show
Never-
goes on.
The show always goes on. See, I've never worked with very bad like rural Wi-Fi, so you never know what will happen. Also, yeah, I was doing. Also, if you share your screen with me, let me know. I'll put it up.
Oh, yeah. I'm currently eating stir-fried noodles, but
Oh, you're eating. No, it's fine because
I did like finish
Oh,
roughing
there
out
it
another
is.
page.
Oh,
when
nice.
Stream was down, so
That is very nice. Let me put Discord call thing. There it goes. Haha, check this out, chat. You're getting spoilers of the.
not really.
Mm.
The first like 30 pages.
No, this is the climactic like end. Don't believe him.
Definitely.
It's very good though.
Ooh.
I love how you lay out your God. What's the name of your panels? Viñetas is the name in Spanish, so I was like coming up with the word vignettes, and that's not the same thing.
Close enough. It's
It's not.
I was looking at a book called The Invention of Hugo Cabret. Kind of the mood that I wanted with like the pages of this comic. If you've ever seen that book, it's a very funny book.
That sounds really familiar.
It's a very thick book that's mostly illustrations. It's like mostly pencil drawings.
You got this. Maybe you showed this to me when I was at your place last year.
So, yeah.
That's why it sounds familiar. Okay, I'm setting up this big stupid hats.
Oh. Yeah, it's a little bit hard because of the hat, he can't really grab the top of his head at all.
Yeah, currently his fingers are
off.
the fingers are underneath the hat, like sliding him in. But yeah, I need to put in like a big shadow.
Well, I mean, like with collaging, you don't really have to be tied to realism.
Yeah, exactly. It's vibes. It's vibes. And I'm gonna put in like a big shadow, like just a dark block that covers the hands, and maybe just a circle actually. That just makes the area under the eyes perfectly black.
I see.
Just like your concept drawing here, where it's, I don't know. I'm kind of going with the flow with this, but I don't usually do that, so it's a nice exercise. Oops. There we go. So is this comic going to be about the little straw guy?
Yeah, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. I was forgetting the name of the little straw guy.
What's it in Spanish?
Espantapájaros. Very, very long word. It literally means like bird scarer. So it's not that far from Scarecrow.
Pretty good.
You need to learn Spanish.
I already told you, Ed. I'm not gonna learn Spanish. And if I was, I would never tell you until I was completely fluent. That way I can just jump scare you one day.
That would be really scary if you just one day spoke to me in perfect Spanish.
Yeah. I'm not gonna learn Spanish. Or I'm not gonna tell you that I'm learning Spanish until I get there. I can do that right now. You wouldn't know.
Fuck.
I feel though I'm probably not gonna do that until I learn Japanese first. And I kinda stopped doing it after we visited.
Nah, abandon Japanese. They'll only get you to one country. Do you even know the amount of countries you can go to with Spanish?
You know how much manga I want to read that's not translated?
Oh, well, wait until you find out about Spanish comics. We have them.
European comic.
They exist.
I read a couple werewolf ones and they're a little, not my speed.
Now you gotta read what's his name? Black Sad. That's a Spanish comic with the weird, really strange furries. I do not like the designs. It's really the drawing, like the it's really good art, but I do not like those furry designs. Because they're like furries from someone who's never seen a furry.
Well, I think the men look okay. Like, I like the way the men look in that comic, but the way the women look is, like, kind of bad.
Yeah.
Comparison for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a big, like a dark block, and I put the teeth inside.
And they can just look up dental teeth.
You could do a dental X-ray.
Being mentioned then it got me like a deeper self, haha.
You want to see furries, Hammy? Look up Black Sad. You'll love it.
It's interesting.
It's definitely interesting. I like the comic. It's just I don't like those furry designs. Thank you for the save reminder. This is currently called Untitled 1. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Never saved it. Where are we putting this? Yanto. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the
Trace is this.
the Dick Tracy, is it? Don't you love it?
Oh, bye-bye.
I'll see you, Welsh. Okay, well, dental X-ray could be funny, honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
Is it too skull-like?
abstract with it.
Yeah.
Fully add Val lots for me, lots Q. Yeah, I do that every day.
Oh, he keeps
By that,
doing
I mean, I'm
it.
honest to Ed, and then he says, "You're attacking me."
He's always attacking me. Let's see, dental X-rays. I want to see that's one that, or maybe just a front-facing skull X-ray rather than a pantomography, or this.
I think that works. That's scary.
It is scary. Because the thing about pantomographies or orthopantomographies, whatever the correct term is that I don't know teeth things, by the way. They don't teach you that in med school, but they're kind of the way they're made, you know, they curve, so they kind of give the teeth a curve, makes it look kind of like a smile. So no, I don't want that. No smiling. This one is not terrible.
It's fun.
think I'm actually have some dental X-rays in my collection. I love having a collection of X-rays that people have sent me, like literal X-rays they have of themselves. Here's a
Did you buy
3D.
some X-rays in Colorado?
Yeah, I got it's side-facing X-ray. I don't have it on this computer, but I uploaded it to Wikimedia, so it is on there too. But yeah, it's taken from the side, so it's more like this one. So it wouldn't work for this perspective. I mean, it could. We're doing weird things anyway, but
Yeah.
I could also just use a picture of a skull, a scary skeleton.
That's true. That's what I did. Reference.
It's either that or, I mean, I kind of like this too, where it's just like normal front-facing teeth, and it's clearly like the slightly incorrect angle, which makes it feel
Yeah, I like
a
that
little
more.
off.
It makes it feel more like a collage.
Yeah. Let's do that, man.
Like with collage, like perspective is not really that big of a thing you need to adhere to.
Yeah, I think we need to like lean into the weirdness here. Also, yeah, I need to give the eyes a pupil.
Buenos noches.
Buenas noches. O buenas noches. En asturiano. Mucho mejor.
Do you have the lisp in your accent?
The lisp. Oh yeah, we have. I mean, it's not really a lisp in the way that there is an actual accent in Spanish that has a lisp.
Yeah.
Which is like down in the southern tip of Spain, in Cadiz, and they actually lisp all of their eth like this. But in northern Spain, what you get is there's two sounds. There's a th sound, and then there's a s sound. They're different. They're differentiated. While in the southern Spain and in most of Latin America, they've all become s sound. Like the th sound just became a s sound for pretty much every circumstance. So that is the like it people call it a lisp, but it's technically, you know, two sounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I guess if you're used to everything having an s sound, some of them having a th sound instead kind of feels off. I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say it does.
Is that the correct eye shape? The little bit googly eyes, yeah. I'll say, is the internet not in? Are we not in JPEG hell anymore?
No, it's fine. I think it's just it got unplugged.
Yeah. Well, I guess we know now. We know how to make it not bad. Just don't unplug the fucking router. And it's so funny too, because I at some point I specifically said like, oh yeah, it was like really stable for a while, and then it started going down, and that must have been the exact moment it got unplugged. Like we can probably pinpoint it. It's a new JPEG mode, yeah, and it's free this time. You don't need to pay points for it.
Oh man, our AC turned off, so it's getting a little warm in my room.
Oh no. Okay.
Still got a fan at least.
You gotta go on one of these bad boys. Hand fan. I can get you one when you're in Spain. They're all over the place.
I have a hand. I was in Japan. I got.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Yeah, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, didn't I get one? I wonder where that is.
You got one? We both got one that looked exactly the same, and one of them.
Yeah.
One of them.
Oh, you must have taken the one. Yeah.
Yours.
Yeah, because I was like, where the hell did I leave that?
Lost yours.
It's either that or now it's I left it with my ex, so I'm not getting that back either way.
Oops.
That's how it is. Okay, I don't know if I love the shape of the eyes.
I would say just use real human eyes.
Oh, should we use real human eyes? Maybe. Maybe that is the way to go. Because I kind of wanted to give it this like half moon shape that you got. Oh, that was fun.
You could probably find like a human eye that's like closed up to there, or just cut out the bottom of it.
Honestly, you're right.
For camouflage, collage, you really do have to imagine it less of you are trying to make stuff like photo bash it and more so shapes with scissors.
Yeah, what I'm gonna take like a really open eye. I'm looking for like eye scared or something like that, so I get like a really.
How about wide-eyed?
Yeah, wide eye. This one might be good. This comic, Scam the Gods. Have not heard of that one. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Oh, this lady has scary eyes.
Oh, I know about Scam of the Gods. I've actually seen this around. I've been meaning to read it. It's cool. It's a black and white comic.
Gonna make the eyes big. But this is a ransom note. Now this is really a ransom note of a man.
Yeah, I told you.
I think I should have them like slightly misaligned too. I think that might be funny.
Yeah. Right up your alley. Thank you. I am gonna check it out. I've been meaning to read some more comics lately. I always hate waiting for updates. I usually wait for a large thing of it so I can then catch up. I've been waiting for Die Dark for a bit.
I wonder if I should tint the hat some way. It already is kind of monochrome though.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is a very different like workflow to what I'm used to.
That's why I think you should try doing it traditionally first, so that way you can kind of get a feel of how it feels to do traditionally, and then just translate that into digital like workflow. That's kind of what I did with Dust and Dread. I started just kind of looking at how I do line art traditionally and just tried to mimic that as close as possible to the way I do things digitally.
Yeah.
Not one to one, but you know, using those same techniques give it like this level of messiness and allows you to kind of let loose instead of trying to control everything. Because with digital, I feel like you're kind of always wanting to fix all the imperfections. Well, with traditional, you kind of just have to live with whatever mistakes you kind of left.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I like about like sketching more. Just such a different process.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, especially with this, like with my usual workflow, in which you need to really go after every single imperfection. But yeah, what were we saying?
Hello, this looks interesting. Double art? Yeah, I'm working on my comic while Ed's working on something else.
Whatever. I'm kind of making it up.
Yeah, one of the things in school that my teachers constantly said that didn't really click with me until much later was draw like in your sketchbook. Do stuff that you would in your sketchbook, and like sketching feels so easy, and then like, you know, the rendering part just feels so different than that. There's like, you kind of have to like teach yourself to keep the same energy you have in your sketches to your final product. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a little hard to wrap your head around that because you always feel compelled to finish things as much as possible.
Yeah, it's difficult. Lots of eyes here. Let me remove those. See you, Johnny. Good time zone to you.
Oh, bye bye.
I should do more like physical collage, to be honest.
Yeah,
It is fun.
it's fun. You should get into scrapbooking.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somehow, I guess the more like the internet slash social media, AI, all that bullshit, that landscape gets like more, feels like more and more rotten. Like the more I'm attracted to like very physical art, and that's why I've really been enjoying like just doing whatever in ceramics, because it's so like it's so nice. It's kind of a meditative process, and then at the end of the day, you get like a physical thing that you get to hold, and something that's a satisfaction you don't usually get with digital art.
Yeah.
And you print it, but it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, I get you.
You should try ceramics. I think you'd find it a lot of fun.
Oh, I've done ceramics before. I've done of every almost every medium you could think of.
Whoa,
During college.
that's true. You did go to
I went to art
artsy place.
Unlike you who went to stinky medical school.
Ooh. Oh, the eyes look really scary if I make them entirely flat.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like small pupil or just silhouetted black and white. Both are scary in their own way.
Yeah, I imagine Whoa, glass blowing. Oh man, you know, that was like the one thing I didn't do at college. It was that and screen printing, but they did have a glass blowing thing.
Whoa, really?
Department. Yeah,
Whoa.
I could have learned glass blowing if I applied myself, but I did not. That was another thing too. I really wish I learned more about screen printing while I was, or just printing in general. I ended up having to do a lot of stuff meant for print, so I really had to learn a lot about printing.
Yeah, I'd love to try that out, screen printing. There's recently in my city, I guess not where I'm right now, but where I'm coming back in September, fellow like member of the Illustrator Guild opened up a like screen printing place, and she's doing like lessons and stuff, or you can just do your own screen printing with the materials, and it's making me want to try it out.
I'd recommend it. Screen printing is very fun from what I've seen, and what I've seen my friends do with it. Because you can screen print on anything. Like, you couldn't
Yeah.
with screen printing.
Yeah, I would like to do something like that. Just design something cool and, I don't know, put it out there.
Apparently you can kind of do screen printing at home if you know what you're doing. You just need to, like, leave the screen out in the sun to let the thing cure.
That sounds cool. I think like the moment I get tired of ceramics, I'll probably do something like weird like that. For now, I've done a whole ceramics series. It started as like, I'm gonna do one piece, and now it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh, cyanotype would be so fun too, yeah.
Are you still using those paint markers I gave you?
Yeah, actually got them back here. Yeah, they're really nice to like fill in big areas, do like solid color blocks. That's where I usually use them for.
I don't like them as like paint markers for blending. It feels very bad.
Yeah, they don't blend super good, but I think they're useful in their own, as their own thing. Whoa. This dog is really snoring. Really going for it. I want to slap it all with like a nice like grungy texture on top. I don't know if this like photocopy one is good though.
Is that feat of being in a completely
Different room? No. It's right here. You can see, no, you can't see the tip of the couch on my webcam. You can see it if I put the camera mode. You can see there's a couch right next to me where Bean has this little bed. Also, I thought of this lighting setup where I have a light in the next room and it's kind of doing this little shape. I like that, but it doesn't show up on the webcam, on the actual like main screen, because it's too far away. I don't know. I'll have to think of a good lighting setup here. I still haven't figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun part of streaming to me, just coming up with a like a setup. How can I put in like a couple lights into this room and make it look nice or cozy or weird? I don't know.
I have a giant thing of stuffed animals right behind my head. I'm not turning my webcam on.
You gotta do that face reveal.
I haven't streamed in forever.
Okay. Let's give this a little bit of a torso so it's not disembodied hand in hands. Let's see all those burlap textures that I found earlier. Not you. You should let me do like a really weird cover in this style.
Yeah? You think so? You think you have what it takes?
I have what it takes. Now, once I've done a couple things in this style, I will be confident enough.
I feel like I'd have to think of what chapter would it be would pair well with that cover mostly.
I love how I keep just asking you to do like whatever I want to do at that point. Like, let me do it for your comic.
You're just asking me permission to play with my toys. I get it.
Yes. Let me play with your toys. They're so fun. I like your blorbos.
Sorry, Ed. These are my toys.
No.
You have to wait your
I
turn.
think my favorite thing about this stream is that there's at least 2 people on Twitch who stream doing art and have this super calm energy when they draw.
We have this super calm energy. I feel like when Q is on, we always get a little sillier. This is a good thing.
I feel like I always get into like I always have to take a bit, but then I finally get the ball rolling.
Yeah, you gotta get into a rhythm.
Yeah,
Find your
I keep
groove.
forgetting that I have to, and then I'm like, oh, why can't I get anything done today? Guess I'll draw something stupid, and then it usually works.
What's your usual warm up? Do you have a go-to?
No, I literally just feel compelled to just immediately start working on freelance work the moment I wake up. It's also getting very warm in my room.
The best way I can describe it is can chaos, like, you go a little more goblin, but you don't get all bouncy and hyper. You just yell at that goblin a tiny bit more and let the creature run free inside your soul and
Go
while
little
you
more
want.
goblin. Huh.
Little goblin mode, just a slightly goblin mode. Sure.
Oh gosh,
Awesome.
sometimes I'll be in call and I'll just start going down a huge rabbit hole of some like obscure theme park ride or something
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
And I get really hyper.
You always find your very strange rabbit holes. I love it.
Can I say I have a curious mind? So Ed, now that you finished that big megalomorpha thing,
Yeah.
what's next on your thing that you want to do?
Oh, I mean, I got another Megalomorph out, which I've kind of had waiting on the sidelines, but I think actually now would be a great time to pick it back up because it's what I talked about it with Matsko, who we met when we were there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's a story from the perspective of an artist who has like a single encounter with one of these bugs and goes like absolutely crazy over it. And we never see this encounter. Kawa! Sorry, he's trying to steal food from the cat. I heard you. Hey, Kawa! Kawa! Vem pra cá.
Is the dog being naughty?
She's being naughty, but the moment obviously she knew she couldn't do it, but she was like trying to push her luck, and the moment I stepped off my chair, she immediately stopped like nothing was happening. She was eating Bean's food.
Really funny.
What was I saying? Wait.
Speaking of rabbit holes I went down recently, I went down a really big rabbit hole about kinetoscope parlors.
What?
You
What is
know anything
that?
about those?
No.
A kinetoscope was like this like penny arcade thing where you would put a penny in and it would just play like a little animation or a little film.
Hmm.
You would put your eyes inside these binocular thingies, and there would just be like a whole parlor.
Oh.
Like a bunch of people can go in and pay a penny to look at little animations of things.
Look at my images. Oh, he's asking for my attention. He's breathing all over me. Okay. You're stinky. Chat, he is stinky. Nap. Nap. Mira. Look at him. Oh, the biggest nose in the entire world.
Ah, greedy little hog.
He was not the one misbehaving. She was, by the way. He's too nice to steal. He'll never steal. She is absolutely
He's not
naughty. She's nasty. No, he actually has a lot of trouble eating his own food. He will just refuse to eat, and you have to like, and he has learned that he can get attention this way, because if he doesn't eat, we'll go like, oh come on, have some, and you'll give him some by hand, and then he start eating. But I guess he just learned that it's a great way to get attention, so he never finishes his food.
That's really funny.
He has tricked the whole family.
Wow.
And he's too old to learn otherwise now, so you gotta go along with it. He does look stinky affectionate. He gets stinky so fast. Like, you'll clean him and like within 2 days, he'll just have the nastiest thing. I don't know how he does it. Hey, Bean. You gonna go see the doggies? Is that it?
I'm
He's
surprised
looking at
Bean does so well with the dogs.
Yeah, they're quite chill. Sometimes the big one, Napo, will get suddenly will get like really anxious if Bean is like walking around because he's kind of an unknown quantity to him, so he doesn't really get how cats behave. So whenever he starts doing something that cats do, like going around, jumping on a table or stretching, doing cat sounds, he'll get really anxious and he'll start whimpering like so much. He won't do anything about it. He'll just whimper and watch and then start smelling the cat sometimes.
Oh.
But he's sweet. He does no harm. The big one, Napoleon. So just Napo. Usually.
Gotcha. Cute.
It's like a poster for those horror movies that wasn't particularly good, but now it's a cult classic because one character is going hardcore camp. Yes. Yes, exactly. You get my vision. Like Manos the Hands of Fate.
Hands of Fate.
Yes.
Oh my god, that movie's so bad. Have you watched it?
I've watched only scenes of it. I was like,
I watched the full thing.
you watched the full
Like,
thing? You went through it?
It's not good. It is not good.
Yeah, it looks fun in the way that, you know.
Well, the thing is, I think the movie has funny, like, clips in it, but it is mostly boring.
Oh yeah. That's the worst crime a movie can commit. Being boring.
Yeah, and apparently one of the funniest things about the movie is, like, something about their camera only really let them film for 60 seconds at a time, and you can really tell.
Really? That's very funny, actually.
I need to watch more movies. I recently watched one of the worst films Martin Scorsese has ever made.
What is that?
It's called Silence. It has
Silence.
Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver in it as Portuguese missionaries, and the struggles they face going into Japan, where the country didn't like Christians.
Oh.
Matt said the movie was very Catholic. I don't know the difference between the different sects of Christianity, but according to Matt, it is a very Catholic film.
Mm. Is Scorsese Catholic? I don't know enough about him to know this.
Very much so. In fact, after making that movie, he came out and said, "Yeah, I think I'm very Catholic."
He just figured it out like after the fact.
Yeah.
That is very funny, actually.
I would not recommend the film. It was mostly boring. It was just 3 hours of nothing, really.
Worst crime.
Oh.
The texture? Oh. No, doggy is gone. She has left the room. I haven't bothered her enough. Yeah, I did like the texture of the clothes on the face. I'm kind of thinking maybe may add some texture to that black like shadow block. Mayhaps.
Hmm. Yeah, his design's a little weird because his arms and legs have spikes all over them.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting sleeves on. Or it's not gonna be full sleeves, but Bean, you are currently sitting in front of my layers, so I can't do much. Are you gonna light? Yes, very good. Good job. I can see my layers again.
Oh, babe.
This is interesting because it's a very different process to what I'm used to, and it's a lot more. It's a lot more like traditional art in the sense that you can just kind of wing it, while with my usual Photoshop style, I can't. Like, you have to have a very specific idea. It has to be executed in this specific way. And you can't wing it as much.
Yeah, that's like the thing about digital art is you kind of have to find a good balance between efficiency and like kind of comfort. Or
Yeah. Jack Kirby was a master of that.
There's one artist, this Japanese manga artist. I forgot his name, but he did a lot of Gundam comics. But I watched as he like took out a blank page, did not even really do thumbnails, and proceeded to start and finish an entire comic page in like about 2 hours. He didn't
Whoa.
even have a script.
No scripts?
No, he just did it right there. He just raw dog making an entire page.
Just-
It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He was actually in an episode of Monben, so you might have watched that episode that he was in.
I remember watching one of them that used so much whiteout that it was just a fucking mess. Then he scanned it, and it was fine. But the actual pages were like a mess of like ink and whiteout and ink and whiteout, and he was just like redoing the same things over and over and covering them up.
Yeah. It's really funny seeing how some artists work. It makes me feel better when I like am not really like consistent or like I'm
Yeah.
making messes and stuff because everyone does that.
Everyone does
Who
that.
cares about how you get to the end product as long as you get there?
Exactly.
Urasawa has a crazy. Urasawa is crazy. he works on 2 mangas at once.
Oh god. Wasn't he like hospitalized because he's just got like through because of exhaustion? Was he Urasawa?
No, there's a ton of manga artists that have had that happen to them.
Yeah, I guess so.
But he is what his schedule is. He'll work on like a bunch of manga at once, and then he'll take very long breaks in between. I think making them because he also has a band.
Oh, he does?
He does.
The doggy is back. Bean has alerted me to her presence. She is so small and so long. How does she do it? She's licking her ass. How does she do it?
Oh, stinky dog.
Oh, she also like loves licking people. So she'll lick her ass and then she'll go to your legs and start licking your legs and you can't stop her. She's so insistent.
Ugh. I used to have a dog that loved licking lotion off of your legs if you put lotion on your legs.
No. Suzo says she just shuffles in like a Roomba. Yeah. I don't know what to do with the colors and especially in the sleeves and the body. I don't know.
What you could do, you can make it black and white and then just like kind of badly put the colors in afterwards, like the way they used to colorize film.
Yeah.
On those lines.
I was thinking of just making it red monochrome too. Like the whole body. But then maybe I'd darken the clothes. Perhaps. Mayhaps.
Perhaps.
I love dog sounds. They love making
Some dog sounds.
they like making just like unexplainable noises sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna add a casket. That's what you call that, right?
Casket? Yeah. Why is food spicier after it's been in the fridge for leftover? That's because you let the food sit and really let the flavor of it marinate a bit in the
Probably.
fridge.
Yeah. Like I feel like with spicy stuff, like the more distributed it is, the spicier it feels. So spicy soup feels a lot spicier than like the same amount of spicy in like a solid dish, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Or in like a dry thing, because in a soup, it just has the ability to coat your entire mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the more you let it like sit and like extend through the food, the spicier it would feel because it coats more of your mouth. That would be my theory. My sister fostered an ancient little terrier mix that was found wandering around New York after a hurricane. Poor thing. I can confidently say the noises the dog made were bad. With many things wrong with her tiny body, it was constantly making upsetting bodily noises. It's like, yeah, with very old dogs, and you hear them do like a really bad cough, and everybody looks at each other like, is this a big one? Is it time?
Oh god. You know Koa. She makes a lot of funny sounds, but that's also because she's a husky.
Yeah, huskies are known to do that.
Yeah. She's actually pretty quiet for a husky, all things considered.
That's true.
They're way more vocal than Koa is. Maybe it's because she doesn't have eyes. Maybe that has to do with it.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I think like if you depend on sound a lot more, maybe that's forces you to be more quiet.
I think she was also pretty well trained by her previous owner, so
Yeah, she was a rescue then?
who, Koa?
Yeah. Or
No. She was my roommate's friend's like old dog, and then she had a kid, and Koa had like severe glaucoma. I think it's what it was.
yeah.
That I saw pictures of it, but her eyes were like swelling to the point of it kind of popping out of her skull,
Oh.
and they were lopsided, and they were causing her a lot of pain. So she was lashing out a lot more because of how much pain she was in.
Yeah.
But after she got them removed, she got a lot like better. It's funny though, like she was still kind of nipping people even after she got rid of we got rid of her eyes, because people would love to shove their face into this like dog with no eyes.
Oh no.
And like even though she'll start growling, like she gives you a ton of signs if she's uncomfortable
Yeah.
and doesn't want you to be near her. So I'm just like, how did you not pay attention to this like eyeless dog, not even blind, eyeless, making these noises? I would step away if I heard her start to grumble.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but
I guess some people just don't know how to interact with dogs very well.
yeah, poor animals.
Or animals in general, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I keep seeing these videos of people like playing with bears or alligators. It's like, what are you doing?
God, it's always Russian people playing with bears too.
Yeah.
They have no fear of death. Also, not only bears, but like just Russian people on Instagram just having like the most insane pets, like a lynx, like just animals that, by all measures, should just be out in the wild. Don't have them as pets. They're probably not happy in a house.
Like I think the biggest thing, my one friend that's actually a vet said this, vet assistant, vet tech.
Yeah.
She said essentially like if you can mimic the exact needs that an animal has in the wild perfectly, then it's okay to keep that animal. And I think I would agree, as long as it can have exactly what it would have in the wild. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that's unrealistic for a lot of exotic animals.
Yeah, exactly. You can't have like an ecosystem in there.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have them cramped in an apartment.
Yeah, and then they're not gonna be well tempered because they're what's the word? Understimulated? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to own a bug someday though. That would be fun. If I had a bunch of money, I would own a paludarium.
Yes. I'd like to raise bugs someday. I heard that what is it, like hissing cockroaches are pretty easy to keep. Have you ever seen those?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're pretty. I like them.
I really want to get a centipede, maybe.
You love centipedes.
I do. Oh my god, Japan released this fully articulated centipede figure. Like, it's like life size or something.
You sent it to me, yes. Yeah.
It costs so. I'm like, I need to go to Japan. I just need to buy a ticket to Japan.
Just to get this.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd want like a full like tank. Realistically, I'd really want to keep shrimp. Shrimp seem easy.
It sounds easy. Wait, Crystallized Blood got their message held by Automod because their message contained the word "looks like a white woman." Whoa, that is so funny. Also,
Wow.
Bean is like ethereal right now. Look at that. It's because my light is there, the one that's shining on my face, but it just hold on. There. Angel footage.
I got some Gashapon toys. Oh my god, when Ed and I were in Japan, we got so many bug toys.
So many bug toys. My
I'm surrounded by bug
collection.
toys.
Yes. Wow, look at this scary Bean right now. Someone take a screenshot of Bean with a glowing eye.
I'll take one.
I love that. Yanto is just like creeping in the corner of the shot here.
Hi.
Good Bean, thank you Bean. Oh, we got great screenshots of that. I don't know why his eye was glowy like at a very certain angle. Here, you can look at his ass while I work. Oh, there we go. Ikawa. Okay, so I was thinking where to put this casket. Like maybe just overlaid so it's like semi-transparent in some way. I was going to put it like behind him. But I kind of like him creeping around it too. That's also kind of funny.
That's fun. I like that.
Your praying mantis toy is fully articulated and has wings you can pop on. Oh, I love those.
Oh yeah, I think I've actually seen that mantis figure before. I have a huge beetle one, like a stag beetle, I think. I want that.
Oh, the rhino beetle that we got from Japan?
Oh yeah, the rhino beetle. That was it.
Yeah.
He is missing a leg, but
Oh no.
a lot of bugs look like that.
Yeah, that's true. Mine has a googly eye behind its elytra. So you pull out its elytra and it has a googly eye. Because it was in the background of my streams. And of course, everything has to have googly eyes. I forgot to bring the googly eyes. So nobody unlock IRL googly eye for a minute. they're back in my old place.
Actually might head off on call today.
Yeah, I think we've been live for quite, I don't know how long, but quite a while, since I can only see that we've been live for an hour after it got caught. So
I think we were doing it for a bit before then too.
yeah,
Probably 3 hours. So
it's probably been about 3 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. Ooh, look at this though. Before we go, kind of like this.
that is fun. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be. And I'll drop the texture on top, and I'll drop a little title, and then we can leave it at that. Serif font, right? It's got to be a serif font. Obviously, it's a Western.
It's gotta be impact font.
It's gotta be no, Papyrus.
Papyrus. I do have the font that I used for the title cover. I saved it just to send it to.
Yeah, what's it called? Because I should probably have it, considering I think I did the effect on it, right?
Yeah, I could also just send this to you real quick. I don't remember the name because I couldn't put the font in Clip Studio, so I had to. You just like rendered all of the letters for me to use.
Oh yeah, it's true. I got you the alphabet, didn't I?
Yeah.
I can also do. I like this font, but it's. What I don't like about fonts that pretend to be like broken up is that they still have to be vectorized. So if you use them in a big size, you can see its vector so clearly. So I'll give you a little trick, little tricks and tips for you. You create in this case, it's white text, right? So let's create a black layer. We'll clip the text on top, and I'll make the black layer exclude black. So yeah, current. Like this. And then you give the text a good blur. And then you can create a noise layer or just 50% gray and put it in hard mix mode. Let's see. Oh, they change how the actions look in Photoshop. It's always so weird. So what I'll do is a grain layer.
Photoshop is so long.
Oh yeah, you're right too.
If it wasn't for like certain freelance jobs, like I probably would just keep using Clip Studio and just unsubscribe from Photoshop entirely, but I can't.
Yeah. Okay, and they actually gave the text a bit of texture.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, and I'll call it there too. So let's leave it as that. I'll post this. Should I post this next Wednesday, since that's when a few pages are coming out? Promote the drop.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Wednesday's a good day to post it.
I might polish it up a bit before, but I like this. I like this setup. I like the casket sort of casting a big blob shape on top of everything. This is fun.
Yeah,
This
I
is,
like it.
this is a fun little little method. I don't know. I'll play around more with it because I definitely want to do that for that comic cover at some point. So I want to like
Yeah.
test it out.
Oh,
Hmm.
you actually, do you have a scanner by any chance?
Yeah. I need to bring it here, but it's in my parents' place right now.
Yeah, like True Collage, you should just get a shit ton of magazines or print out whatever photo references you have and just like cut it and rip it up traditionally and then scan it in and then use that as assets.
Yeah,
Just to make it look more traditional.
that's exactly what I'll do, I think. Just go from digital prints, cut it up, scan it, and then again use digital like effects and textures on top. I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll call it there, folks. Thank you for coming, Q. Thanks for chatting with me, even though the stream
Having me.
the stream was unstable. It's fine.
Fine.
And yeah, you're free to come by anytime. I know you prefer streaming with folks, so you're always invited to come here. And yeah, y'all, everyone in chat, especially to everybody who lasted through the stream going down and everything. Thank you all for that. I will see you hopefully next week, probably early next week. I haven't figured it out yet. Next week it's gonna be like the village festivities here. I'm gonna dress up in the traditional garb. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but that means I probably won't have a lot of time next week because I'm gonna be out a few days. So I will let you guys know as always on the Discord. And yeah, everyone, I hope you have a fantastic time zone. And goodbye. Say bye, Q.
Bye bye.
Bye
See you all
bye.
later. Bye bye.